Have you ever spun your phone and noticed something strange? If you spin it along certain directions, it rotates smoothly, but if you flip it end over end, it starts wobbling uncontrollably. In the case of smaller objects, the wobble can sometimes cause them to flip 180 degrees. Why does this happen? This isn't just a random quirk, it's an amazing physics principle called the tennis racket theorem or the intermediate axis theorem. Stick around to find out how this works and where else you can see it in action. Let's start with the basics. Every object has three principal axes of rotation, one for each dimension. The longest axis is like the length of your phone. The shortest axis is the width of your phone. The intermediate axis is the thickness or height of your phone. Now, here's the cool part. Rotations along the longest and shortest axes are stable, which means your phone spins smoothly without much wobbling. But if you try to flip it along the intermediate axis, things get chaotic, the rotation becomes unstable, and the phone wobbles unpredictably. Why does this happen? It's all about how mass is distributed and how rotational stability works. When an object spins, its angular momentum must remain conserved, but along the intermediate axis, tiny disturbances grow and cause instability. This results in that awkward wobbling you see when flipping your phone. The wobble occurs because of the conservation of angular momentum. When an object rotates, the direction of its angular momentum has to stay the same unless acted upon by an external force. Along the longest and shortest axes, the mass distribution allows the rotation to stay stable, meaning there's no significant change in direction. But along the intermediate axis, tiny imbalances cause the angular momentum to shift unpredictably, resulting in that wobble. Now, you might have heard of the gyroscopic effect. This is when spinning objects like a bike wheel or even a spinning top resist changes in their orientation. It's a bit like the opposite of what we see in the intermediate axis rotation. This isn't just about phones. The tennis racket theorem applies to a wide range of scenarios. Satellites, engineers must consider this theorem when designing spacecraft. The wobble caused by intermediate axis rotation can affect stability in space. Gymnasts and divers, athletes use this principle to control their spins during flips and twists. Even something as simple as flipping a pancake might seem chaotic because of this effect. So, the next time you're flipping your phone or tossing an object, remember you're playing with the fascinating laws of physics. The tennis racket theorem might sound like a small concept, but it connects to so many real-world applications, from space exploration to sports. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more mind-blowing science facts. And hey, try flipping your phone now. Let us know in the comments if you notice the wobble.